There is a lot of drama going on in the crypto space right now, which has made some people take a step back from the whole scene. The Shiba Inu group isn't the only one affected. The whole crypto market is being shaken up. What's all this noise about, though? Let us find out. Nota bene, people are getting more and more excited about the first acceptance of cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds. In the midst of all this excitement, an important new development has recently come to light. At this point, I don't think I need to say why this is important for anyone who owns a Shiba Inu. This kind of news has a direct effect on the market, bringing in investors and changing the story about how crypto will be used in traditional banking. Keeping up with changes in crypto ETFs is important for managing the constantly changing cryptocurrency world. Anyway, let's get back to the point. As big asset management companies get deeper into the world of cryptocurrencies, BlackRock, one of the most well-known ones, has shared important information about how it bought cryptocurrency. The most interesting thing about this news is that BlackRock is not legally able to buy the cryptocurrency itself. BlackRock has now announced the groups that will be doing this work. This new development shows how traditional financial institutions are coming up with creative ways to deal with the complicated world of digital assets while still following the rules that are already in place. In order to work within these legal limits and still look into the possible benefits of for Bitcoin, BlackRock has stated a third party that will buy the cryptocurrency for the company. This third party is most likely a coin custodian or a specialized service provider that is allowed by law and regulation to handle digital assets. And BlackRock has teamed up with JP Morgan, the partner. Now things start to get interesting. As you may remember, not too long ago, Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, told U.S. lawmakers that he would shut down the cryptocurrency business if he were in charge. Dimon made it clear what he thought by saying, "If I were the government, I'd shut it down." What does this actually mean? Bush first criticized cryptocurrency and now joins the crowd. What's the point of this apparent contradiction? This question comes from a common trend seen in the financial world. People or businesses may say they are skeptical about an asset or technology, but then decide to use it. This change might be caused by new ideas, a shifting market, or a better comprehension of the possible advantages and disadvantages of the subject at hand. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, was one of the first people to publicly say negative things about cryptocurrencies. But it's important to remember that the world of cryptocurrencies is always changing, and people's views can change for many reasons. How much Dimon invests in crypto in the future may depend on how mature the business is. There is either more institutional interest in cryptocurrencies or a strategic awareness of the value they bring to the financial world as a whole. In the financial world, people's thoughts and actions change all the time, just like tools and markets. People and businesses often have to reevaluate their stances as they try to make sense of a rapidly changing financial landscape. But this doesn't look like JP Morgan's story. People who like cryptocurrencies are now calling JP Morgan out. For instance, this tweet says that Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, is called a parasite, and that JP Morgan helps with illegal activities like money laundering and a lot more. The tweet also says that if the school is caught doing these things, the only punishments are a little slap on the wrist and a small fine. To set the scene, it's important to know that JP Morgan, over the years, has been closely watched by the government and courts. Just like other large banking institutions, the bank has been investigated and fined for breaking rules, not following through with obligations, and ethical issues. Criticisms often say that the fines given to these institutions may seem too small compared to how bad the violations were said to be. Some specific examples of legal moves or controversies involving JP Morgan could be cases where the bank settled with regulators over claims of wrongdoing. These could be anything from problems with controls meant to stop people from moving money to market manipulation and dishonest business practices. Social media posts like this tweet may show how people feel about big banks. But it's important for readers to learn more about the specific incidents that were talked about by looking into the details of legal settlements, regulatory actions, and the bigger picture of these claims. By learning about all of these situations, you can make a better judgment about the claims made against people and businesses in the financial industry. It doesn't matter, though. People aren't sure if Jamie Dimon's change of mind about cryptocurrencies is real or just an attempt to make money. This has caused a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the crypto space, especially since cryptocurrency exchange-traded funds are about to be approved. The Bitcoin community often keeps a close eye on important people. Feelings in Dimon has a lot of power to change how people think, because he is the head of one of the biggest banks. The market was uncertain because of how unclear his stance was. Some saw it as a possible threat or attempt to manipulate prices. There has been talk that the approval of a crypto ETF might be seen as a sell news event because of the fuss over Jamie Dimon's apparent change of heart on cryptocurrencies and the resulting market confusion. The sell the news phenomenon happens in the financial markets when investors have already priced in a good event because they expect it to happen. So, when the news comes out, investors may sell off their investments, which could cause a market correction or people to take profits. There is a lot of talk that the drama surrounding Dimon's comments has made people more skeptical, which is making some people wonder if the expected approval of a crypto ETF could follow this pattern of market behavior. People who own Shiba Inu might think that the sell the news trend is very bad. Many people might think that a good event, like the approval of a crypto ETF, will cause the value of all cryptocurrencies to rise, even Shiba Inu. If that event actually happens, some investors might sell their holdings in preparation for getting their profits. The whole crypto market could go down in the short run because of this possible sell-off. Also, the disappointment and negative feelings that come from the sell the news dynamic could make it hard to see the good things going on in the crypto area. Investors' confidence could be briefly shaken, and the market could become more volatile. Additionally, if the market sees the approval of a crypto ETF as the last piece of good news, it could cause some investors to briefly leave the market, waiting for a clearer direction before re-entering. This could mess up the crypto market's price movements for a short time and make it harder for it to grow in the long run. Also, you should know this when looking at the history of Bitcoin, for example, a trend called sell the news has shown up more than once. In 2017, Bitcoin hit an all-time high of $20,000 right after the Chicago Mercantile Exchange started trading Bitcoin futures. This was a clear example of this. The start of futures trading was seen as a big step towards widespread use, and the market's enthusiastic reaction was shown by the subsequent peak. In the same way, another sell the news event happened in 2021 when Bitcoin hit a high point of $65,000 after Coinbase's IPO went up successfully. Going public for Coinbase, one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges, was seen as a big deal for the whole crypto business. In the months that followed, however, Bitcoin's value went down, which means that people are taking their profits, and the market might crash. These examples show how the market works. Big changes or good news can cause prices to go up a lot, but then prices will go back down as investors take their gains and the market's mood changes after the big event. So, I think it's pretty clear at this point that it's important for us crypto holders to keep a close eye on market mood and the bigger picture of crypto. And think about how things like the approval of a crypto ETF might change the market in the short run. The sell the news effect doesn't always determine long-term trends, but it can affect short-term price changes and make things hard for people who want to make money right away. What do you think about that, though? Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Click on one of the movies on the screen if you want to learn more. This video has now come to an end. If you liked the video, please click like and let us know what you thought in the comments. This really helps me understand how YouTube works. Also, please tell as many people as you can about this movie. Let people know about this news.